Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is shining a light on the situation. We're going to take a look at each pile and see what kind of light we can shine on that situation. We have 4 piles here, and before we get into this, I'm going to get into, if you like these readings, please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications so you can be notified of when I upload. And my favorite part of all, leave me a comment down below. I love talking with you guys. What is your favorite sweet? Let me know down below. Pile number 1 is represented by an Onyx. Come on. Pile number 2 is represented by a tiger's. Is represented by a tiger's eye. Pile number 3 is represented by a beauty Druzy. And pile number 4 is represented by an Aquamarine. So let's go ahead, resonate on which pile is right for you, and we will get started right now. All right, pile number 1, my gorgeous Onyx crew. The Onyx is such a lovely stone. So beautiful, so healing, so wonderful. Let us take a look at advice from your oracle cards. The Lamp, Remembrance, and the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So it almost sounds like something is coming back into your life. Pile number 1. We have the 2 of Cups here. This speaks of a twin flame or a soulmate relationship coming back into your life when you pair it with the oracle cards there. We have the 3 of Wands, which speaks of your ships coming in. In this case, your wave is coming in. Six of Cups, again, remembrance. Someone from the past coming back. Childhood memories. The 2 of Pentacles is a card of finding balance. And the outcome card to this situation is the Moon. The Moon speaks of trusting your intuition, listening to your higher self, trusting that you know what is right in that situation, in that moment, for yourself, for your life. So, shining a light on the situation. We have remembrance. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups. We have where all things pause and begin again. We have the 3 of Wands. Begin again. Your ship's coming in. We have the 2 of Pentacles coming to a balance. We have the Moon here saying trust your intuition. Some of you guys are renewing a relationship with your twin flame. You guys are getting together in soon. How soon? Let's see. I mean, you got 2 2s. You have a 6 and a 3, so but I always kind of take the Moon card as by the next full moon, and that's your outcome. So it could also just be that some of you are remembering someone from your past. You're with someone that you love now. You're with your twin flame now. And the two of you, your ships are coming in because it's just time for you. Your relationship is finally balanced and equal. Trust your intuition in this situation with this relationship. And I do get really hard that this is a relationship reading, but I'm going to take a look at it from a career perspective and see what I can read from a career perspective. There may be a job in the past that you absolutely loved, like your favorite job ever. You would do it every day, no problem, no pay, because you love it that much. I feel like it's coming back, or something similar enough to it that is reminding you of it. It's coming back to bring you into balance. Trust your intuition in this situation, because things are going to play out in a way that is going to be beneficial for you, because this thing is perfect for you. This thing was made for you. And you may not be able to do that particular job or that particular company or even that particular career field, but there's something that you will be doing that you absolutely love, that is your passion, that is your soul, your heart. You can't even think about living without it. You had to put it on pause for a while. Maybe you're an artist and you had to take, like, a 9-to-5 type job in order to do what you needed to do. But you're starting to realize that it's time. And so you start doing what you love, and your ships come in. You start seeing balance. You start seeing money from this. The cards are saying trust your intuition, though. If it doesn't feel like it's time to sever that cord with the 9-to-5 job, don't. You can do both until, your ship does come in. And your ship is guaranteed to come in. This thing you're passionate about, this thing you love, this person that you're passionate about, this person that you love, this relationship that you want, this job you want, whatever this is that is coming in, it's something that you've wanted for a long time, maybe even since you were a little kid. Or this may involve someone you knew when you were a little kid, or a job that you wanted when you were a little kid. But it's bringing you into balance. So trust your intuition with this whole thing. You know better than cards do. And your intuition is really intelligent. What intuition is the subconscious mind giving the conscious mind information that it didn't have previously. And yeah, there's something that you put on. I feel like some of you, there's something that you put on hold. You put on, like, something that you love. You put your passion on hold to take care of someone, or take care of something, or build so that you could afford this. But it's time. I mean, you got 2 2s here, and then a 6 and a 3. So things are kind of coming into balance. Trust your gut. Some of you, I want to say, should go look for a business loan. You're looking to start your own business. Some of you never even considered starting your own business, but you really don't like working for someone else, or you're not able to work for someone else. Go take a look. There's a lot of government grants out there, many different governments around the world that might be able to help you. And in fact, you could make more with your own business sometimes than you could have working for someone else. So just something to think of. Yeah, but pursue that thing you love. Pursue your passion. Your ships are coming in. This thing that was in your past, you're coming into balance. But trust your intuition. Listen to yourself. Listen to your gut feelings on this matter. And follow what you think is going to bring you the best outcome. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful Onyx crew. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I hope only the best of things come your way, and I look forward to this balance for you, this peace. It's going to be beautiful, and you deserve it, because you're beautiful. Your soul, right there, I see it. It's beautiful. Trust yourself. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Pile number 2. My lovely tiger's eye folk. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to bump. Let's see what light we can shed on your situation. We have scrying. Trust your intuition. You may have been drawn to pile number 1 because they also had to trust their intuition. And let's see what the cards say. We have the Ace of Cups. This is an offer of love, a message of love. This can also be an offer that you love. A job offer, an offer on a car, an offer on a house. Something that you love and have been excited about and been waiting for. We have the 3 of Pentacles talking about building a solid foundation. I don't know who you're building or working with to create a solid foundation. This could be at work. This could be in love. We'll see what we have when I get all the cards out. We have you planning for the future with the 2 of Wands. Looking forward to see where you want to go. What kind of life you want to live. Who you want to be. And your outcome card is the 10 of Pentacles. Success. Alright, what I'm seeing here is that some of you guys take time out, like a few times a year, to sort of reassess yourself, where you're at, where your life is at, where you want to go. You set goals for yourself, you achieve those goals, you build and you work because you know your ultimate goal and what you want, and you're going to achieve it because you work for the future, you work for this goal. And it's not something that is just like work to you. It's something that you love, working with people that you love to help you in the future and make your future secure. Trust your intuition more. You know what you're doing. I'm getting the same sort of vibe from here than I am from here. So you know what you're doing. And a lot of this may be you coming into realizing that that you love yourself, that you have a talent that you're very good at. You have a talent that may be very rare, and there may be a community you can work with long term to both grow that talent and your future. I mean, this is really beautiful, guys. What do you need to shine a light on? That you need to trust your intuition more. You're building something solid and beautiful for the future, and you need to trust that about yourself. Trust your instincts because they've got you on the right path. Pay more attention to, this is going to sound weird because I never really say this, but like this can also be like heart problems. So if you're worried about heart problems, about what kind of future, what kind of foundation you are building when you are leaving for your family in the future, it's a good thing to do that, but I also want you to do what you need to do to take care of those heart problems. If doing this planning is causing problems with these heart issues, take some time, till you're in a calmer place, and then address the issues one at a time if need be. But take care of yourself too if you are having heart issues. The Ace of Cups usually isn't about having heart issues, but with the way it is situated, it just was something that popped into mind as someone just reading the cards. And trust your intuition. If you are having, heart palpitations, if you are having any issues with your heart, find a doctor that is solid that you can talk to, someone who is reputable in the community, and ask them. Take the tests, look long term, because there may be something as simple as 1 pill a day and you're going to have a happy future. No more heart issues, no more problems, happy future. So, you know, take care of yourselves, guys. But this I don't see as a whole lot of you. Most of you just trust your intuition. You're on the right path. There is something that you absolutely love, that you are building a solid foundation with other people in, and you're looking for the future, what you want to see for the future, and it is success, and you will achieve this success because you took the time to look into the future and see what you wanted. I'm really proud of you guys. I mean, this is a really beautiful reading. Just these right here. Look at the growth. Ace of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You see something that you love. You work with someone on it. You achieve success because of it. So, most importantly, trust your intuition. Okay? Look long term at where you want to be. This is, if you have the choice between 2 jobs that you love, and one allows you to, you know, have a retirement account and stuff, and one doesn't think about that, you may want to consider leaning more towards the one with the IRA, just because it's always good to think about the future no matter how old you are. So, that is what I have for you, my gorgeous Tiger's Eye folk. I hope only good things come your way. I hope you know how gorgeous and amazing that you are, and I hope that you don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Pile number 3. My beautiful beauty Druzy folk. Let's see what the cards have to say about shining a light on what we can't see. We have the Owl. Wise seeing, wise action. There's not a whole lot you can't see. You may be a tarot card reader yourself. You may be someone just who kind of has a sense of what the future holds. We have the veil, the future. So, yeah, I get a strong feeling that what you're not seeing, what you're not acknowledging, is that you're very good at things that allow you to see into the future. You're very good at planning. You're very good at, you may be a tarot card reader, you may be a psychic, but you're very good at seeing into the future, at looking at behavioral patterns, at looking at patterns, at understanding all of the information you're picking up and allowing it to make sense in a way that is like almost allowing you to be psychic if you're not psychic. We have the Queen of Cups here. This is someone who is very good at dealing with emotions, someone very loving, someone very kind, someone very helpful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the 7 of Cups here, talking about having a lot of options, possibly being overwhelmed by how many options are going to be coming your way. It's also possible that you're taking such good care of other people that you don't understand and you aren't seeing the options that you have for yourself. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords here that talks about standing up for someone, taking care of someone, being a white knight for someone, helping someone out. I love the Knight of Swords. He's a good energy. He helps out people. And then we have the World. The World is a card of completion, a card of achieving your goals, a card of having everything that you wanted and having to create new goals to achieve. So what are you not seeing? Well, some of you aren't seeing that you have a future possibly working with tarot cards, helping people. That is your way to help the world. You're kind of feeling overwhelmed, you're not sure. You love working with the cards. You may be feeling like maybe you're not getting enough attention for it, or you're not getting enough people watching, or you may be feeling unsure of if this is your path or not. But if you are feeling unsure and it doesn't feel right for you, the cards are saying look into the future and ask yourself, is this something that you love to do, that you don't mind doing every single day or every other day or what have you? Is this something that even if it overwhelms you, you feel is worth it because it helps? It helps you, it helps the world. If the answer to that is yes, then my friends, this is what you are supposed to be doing. Some of you, the cards are saying that by taking steps now, you will make things a little bit better in the future. Hold on one second. You will make things a little bit better in the future for everyone, so that maybe you're not feeling so overwhelmed when the time comes to help somebody else out. There's just like an almost instant completion here. You go from the Knight of Swords to the World. So you go to help someone out and it brings you everything that you want. This may be just you making sure you take the steps that you need to take to get there. Do the research, look into things. If you want to be a doctor, figure out what you need to do to get there. What kind of grades do you need to get? What classes do you need to take? How do you go about doing that? Look at your grades, look at yourself. Is this something that you're capable of? Is this something that interests you enough to overcome the boring and icky parts? Because every job, whether you love it or not, has boring and icky parts. And if you feel like helping someone as a doctor or whatever it is that you do is more important than those bad icky parts. For me, it would, to relate it to zookeeping, is being able to look at the dental, being able to brush a lion's teeth without having to sedate them, worth the fear of the lion biting my hand. Yeah, it absolutely was, because him biting my hand would not have killed me, but him not getting his teeth brushed can cause a viral infection that can kill the animal. So absolutely, and that's how all keepers think. 100% every single one of us would put our lives on the line for our animals. And the reason why I can tell you that 100% is because we have to have a bachelor's degree in zoology. Most AZA accredited zoos require at least a bachelor's degree in zoology. If you want to be a curator, you have to have at least a master's degree or a doctorate in zoology. Yet, you are going to make less than a manager at Walmart. You are going to make probably around minimum wage. You're not going to be able to pay off your student loans. You're going to live paycheck to paycheck, and your life is going to be difficult, but god damn it, it's totally worth it. It's 100% worth it when you can educate people about these animals, when you can spark in someone the idea to donate money to help wildlife preservations, when you can teach the general public about what these animals are really like. And you're going to get there, and it's going to be amazing. Whether you're a doctor, or a zookeeper, a lawyer, an artist, or a chef, or whatever this is that you are super passionate about, that you love, you've got more options than you think you do. There's either help coming your way, or you're going to be helping somebody else in such a way that brings the world to you. And I'm sorry for rambling and, spewing another zoo story at you guys. I just, for some reason, felt like maybe somebody could relate to that. And I love you guys, and I hope you take care of yourselves. My beautiful beauty Druzy people. Make sure you take the steps that you're guided to take. Listen to your intuition. Look ahead into the future to see what is best for you and the people around you before you make any action or any move. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take a step back and take a look at the best course of action to help yourself and those around you. Because you're going to be okay, I promise. If you take that step back and you look at things rationally, you're going to be perfectly fine, guys. I love you. Take care of yourselves. All right, pile number 4. My gorgeous aquamarine folk. Let us see what light we can shine on your situation. Your oracle card advice is Skull of Darkness, blind spots. There is something that you're not quite seeing about the situation. Something that you think may be illuminated, but is not quite. We have the apple talking about risk and reward. Okay, so for some of you, what I'm getting here is you got to be careful to make sure you see the big picture before you take a leap. Some of you have an offer coming your way and you kind of want to jump on it because it sounds too good to be true. Make sure you take a look because it could very well be too good to be true. We have risk and reward here. We have blind spots. This is a card about shining a light on situation. If I'm shining a light on the situation and I'm encountering blind spots, there may be something that you're not seeing. So make sure if there's something that you're putting at risk to look at all of the angles. Talk to somebody. Talk to a professional in the business that you're looking into. Talk to a money manager, talk to a lawyer, talk to somebody who can really help assess this risk and see if the reward might be worth taking. There is something that you are going to be walking away from. And this could be those blind spots. You could be walking away from something that you've sort of been putting blinders onto. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about a spiritual leader. It talks about learning from the past. It talks about love. It talks about getting in touch with someone who can help you, speaking with a counselor. Like I said earlier, maybe you need to speak with a career counselor or a money manager, or speaking with a higher power in that situation that can really help you out. It speaks of learning from past mistakes, not repeating them, and talking to people who can give you a different perspective on things so that you can see the bigger picture, so you can make a more clear choice on what to do. We have the Wheel of Fortune here saying things are turning in your favor once you take that step back. This could be, instead of walking away from this as a situation, this could be you taking a step back for a moment to consult with someone to decide if it's worth it. We have the Ten of Cups here, so no matter what this situation is, whether you decide it's worth it or not, you're going to be happy with your decision because you will have made the right decision and things will be working in your favor in this situation. Again, a lot of you need to take a step back and look at the full picture. Talk to an expert in the field. Again, talk to a money manager, lawyer. I mean, this is somebody who can read the contract. This is somebody who can really make sense out of what's going on for you, so you can decide if you need to take this step back for a longer period of time or if you need to just jump right into whatever this thing is. It allows you to weigh that risk and reward so that when the wheel turns, it's in your favor and you're happy. This is like, oh, I really want that house, I really want that house, I really want that house. You guys, if you had taken a step back, you would have seen how many problems that house had. But you get that house and, you're very happy. You're able to take care of the problems that the house has. They're not as big of problems as you thought. This can be you saying, this house has a lot of problems. I'm walking away from this house. And you walk away from this house and you find a much better suited house that you're very happy with. Things turn in your favor because you walked away from that other house. But yeah, your oracle cards, blind spots. There's something you're not seeing that cannot be seen right now. You need to decide if the risk is worth the reward. And you need to take a step back and really talk to other people that you trust to see if you do have have a full picture of what's going on and what might be happening within this situation. This is going to bring you to a place where things start working in your favor and you do find happiness. And again, whether this is you fully walking away from this thing or just taking a step back, consulting with someone and going, hey, by the way, I found this in the fine print and I'd like to amend it to this, which turns things in your favor and they agree and everybody's happy. So, just a bit of warning, if there is a contract, make sure that you talk to someone who is good and versed in contract law. A lawyer, a business specialist, someone of that nature, someone you can trust, someone you can count on, someone you can rely on, someone who can give you the point-blank, non-sugar-coated view that you can't quite see right now. And I'm not saying you're looking at things all sugar-coated. I'm saying there's dark spots that you're not seeing that they may be able to illuminate for you. And it's gorgeous because once you take this step back, once you talk to these people, things turn in your favor, you're happy. So whether this is you doing the thing or you not doing the thing, it does bring you a lot of happiness. So, let's do it. Risk and reward, the wheel, 10 of Cups. You kind of have to decide, is the risk worth this? Your fortunes are coming your way. You will be happy. So that is what you have to decide, if it's worth the risk. And don't be afraid to talk to somebody that you trust, somebody that you can rely on truly, somebody that has your best interest at heart about this situation. And I love you guys very much, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. Bye, guys. And just in case you wanted to see your stone one more time, my lovely Aquamarine crew, there you go. For those sticking around, wondering what cards we used, the Oracle cards are the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. Love those cards. And the tarot cards we used, another deck I love, the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Very beautiful cards. Lovely little deck. Lovely little book with them. Highly recommend picking them up. Have a good day, guys.